What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you aren't following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shard's World number 6. Remember, this is not a chat for children. So if you are a child, you probably should exit stage left. Hello to all my newcomers. Hello to all my flip floppers. And hello to all my day ones. Hello and lottie dottie to everybody. What up, checkmates? What's up? Y'all, I missed y'all, honey. Would have been 2 days too long, honey. Hi, Veronica. How are you, babes? What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. That's right. Don't stay in those bushes, honey, because I don't know that you're there. And you might just miss a hello from Shaw, child. You might as well come on through and say hello. I see y'all slow rolling in, but I think that has a lot to do about me being kicked off and couldn't hear me and no audio. Because at first it was popping, then it just went downhill from there. But I'm going to do what I was called to deliver anyway. Okay. I do see that the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast came out. We got a new couple. We're going to talk about that at a later time. Probably later on today. I have a lot more going on than I expected, but listen, God is still faithful. Okay, it amazed me how you could be going through your own stuff, and then God be like, "Okay, I'm gonna trust you with all this." I'll be like, "All this, I'm already, Lord, I'm already in something, right?" And God is just doing that with me right now, and I appreciate Him for utilizing me in any way possible. But listen, sometimes we don't even ask for the stuff. God just sit on our laps. But I don't have the time to really give it to y'all all at once. I'm just going to try to keep this live at an hour's top, if not less, this morning because I have to go attend to this issue. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it because I like keeping it 100 with you guys because I love my checkmates, right? I ain't going to tell you all of my business, of course not. But I'm going to tell you guys enough where I know my prayer warriors will lift me up in prayer. Okay, so hit the like button, y'all. Don't be trying to hit the T without hitting the like button. Hit the like button. We on our way to 10K. As soon as we hit that 10K, we're gonna give out our money. We're gonna do members only. We got a lot of stuff we need to get to, okay? But we gotta hit our 10K first before we jump into that stuff. And I'm trying to just stay, ooh, my bad. I'm just trying to stay afloat, child. But my page is a priority for me. So I'm not willing to sacrifice that at all. So I just got to find a couple more things or loopholes to be available. And I also see that they announced that Destiny was back, but I didn't see Sunny. So we're going to talk about all of that at a later time, probably later on tonight. But I have a family emergency that I have to tend to, and it's a real life emergency. It doesn't concern me or my children, so you guys don't have to worry about that. However, it does or has allow me to put 5 additional children in my home. Okay, so this emergency allowed God to once again use me in the middle of my own crisis, but it also filled my house up, which would allow me to be less available. So I'm going to do my best to be here and keep afloat. But you guys know that all my kids is pretty much teenagers or grown. Okay. So I now have, at least temporarily, or, it could be 5 to 6 months, it could even be longer with these children in the home. They're not strangers. They're not, they are family kids. But I think the youngest child is 4. There's a set of twin boys. They are 8 or 9. Don't quote me on the age, but I know they're 8 or 9. And then I have a 17-year-old boy and also a 12-year-old girl in the home as we speak. So listen, God just shows me how amazing He is and the strength that He gives me on a regular basis. Okay, so one, I want you guys to do 2 things. I want you guys to pray for the situation, whether you know the details or not. Okay, pray for the situation that God will have the final say. Okay, and that what needs to be done, justice and everything else gets served. Okay, we pray up against any cover-ups, right? We pray up against anything that may not be allowing or people purposely trying to sabotage the justice itself, right? And most of all, we pray for those children that God will shield them from any more hurt or harm, and they don't have to go through as much as they have went through. It has been crazy for these last 3 days, and we want to try to get those children some rest. Okay, they're very weary and they're very worried. Okay, so we want to definitely have God to extend His strengthening hands to these babies and allow them babies to rest. I know their minds is probably going 1,000 miles per hour, but we are praying for rest for those babies. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that out there to you guys so that my prayer words can tap in, and just pray that God will just give them all that they need at this time. Okay, whether it's love, whether it's support, whether it's just a hug, we're here for it, right? It's not a financial thing that we're asking for. I'm just sharing the story simply. All I need my checkmates to do is check in with a prayer. Okay, you're about to be busy as a mama bear. Yes, and Angela, I'm like, Lord, what? Can you have what? Child, listen, but God is still faithful in all of it, and He amazes me. Just when I think that I'm crumbling, He tells me how strong I really am. So I just wanted to share that with you guys while we were waiting for a 10-minute mark. Hi, Cynthia, how are you? I will definitely keep you and your family in prayers. Thank you. Um, and I will say this situation has landed um, some serious stuff, right? It left, like I said, 5 children here in the home. It left one in the hospital and one locked up. So listen, this is a big situation, guys. Okay, so keep praying that God will have justice, right? He will, everything that needs to be revealed will be revealed. And no matter how much, people want to cover up, we pray that God will not allow them to cover up, okay? So that's what I want you guys to keep in mind. 51 in the chat, shout out to you guys. Keep me in your prayers, okay? While it's not a direct reflection of my children and I, it's still a connection to me because they are my family, okay? And so I just wanted to tell you guys that. So don't think that I'm ignoring you guys or anything like that. But I don't have a schedule now because my children are all older now. You threw some babies in my house. So you got to get those kids on the schedule and try to make them feel as comfortable as possible. Okay. Good morning, VG. Hi, Cricket 22. How are you? KC in the building. What's up? I see y'all. CC, good morning. Veronica, I think I got you already, but good morning. Um, Adrian, what's up? Who else we have here? Officially tweets, what's up, baby? Welcome to the chat. She's a content creator as well. Go over and check her out. She's an amazing person. She'll always check in with me as well. So go check her out. Is it Shantae? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Kat, I don't know. I don't think I got you, but welcome to the chat. Sheila, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. All right, guys, we're going to jump in it because we're a little bit over that 10 minute where I wanted to start at. If you come in later, just hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. And also, let me just say, because for some reason, every time somebody mentioned a certain person name, the story get back a little twisted. So let's not do that today, okay? We're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about over here. And I don't want nobody to go be a runner, okay? And a false liar, okay? I don't want you to go run with the false truths, okay? So I want you guys to listen to the full content if you come over later and don't just run with the title. You have to listen to comprehend, right? So I want you guys to listen and not be a runner and running and telling information that is not true. However, I've never been afraid to have a conversation with my checkmates or anybody else. So just keep it cute, just keep it cute. And while you're keeping it cute, just make sure to be truthful. Don't lie. It doesn't do anybody a service. But we're going to talk about whatever we want to over here. And I'm not above apologizing if I was wrong about anything because I'm 110% woman. Okay. So I stand on that. And that's just what it's going to be. Okay. So, who are we going to talk about first? Where are my notes at? Whew. All right. So first thing first, let's talk about the fast that Melody was on. She was on this fast. I believe it was a 24-hour fast. And this is really the season that a lot of people are in right now, okay? A lot of people are in a place where they just need to pull back. Now, whether they recognize that they need to pull back or not, I don't know because I'm not them. However, you have to be able to pull back and just pray and just weep and just be able to see people and things for who they are because everybody do not mean you well. There's going to be some people in your circle that you're going to have to out, right? There's going to be some people in your circle that God is going to be like, eliminate them and get rid of them. And you're like, no, God, I've been rocking with them for a long time. And God said, well, you ain't rocking with them no more because it's time for you to go. Okay. So I believe this fast for me personally, I was already doing a fast when her fast came into place. And at that point, I was already fasting for 4 days. Okay. Because I was expecting some expectation, some God to do some amazing things for me in my personal life. And I definitely got those answers on yesterday when I reached out to the individuals and said, hey, where are we with this? And it gave me what I needed to hear. And I just knew that it had every effect of what I was praying for. Okay, so with that being said, I want you guys to keep in mind that fasting is so important to take away things that's just not it. Okay, to take away something. Sometimes I look on a like my screen time, and so much time has went by. You be like, dang, I'm still online all this time looking up content. So it has to be some type of balance. Okay. With that being said, um, Melody had this 24-hour fast going. Because I was already on a fast, I was like, maybe it's no reason for me to actually join the fast. Um, but I noticed she says that, and she has said in one of her posts that over the next few weeks, she says she won't be on social media. But if you place an order recently, it's on its way. She says that she will be done packing that at least when the fast was going on, those orders as of tomorrow when she was speaking of that. Okay, may God bless you all and give you peace that surpasses all understanding. Okay. And I just thought that was pretty dope that, not only do she care about her people and her products and the way she carried herself, but she invited us into her personal fasting period, her personal time. And I just thought that was pretty dope because most people be like, Lord, I got to do this on my own. Okay. So shout out to her for inviting us in. Okay. She says that thank you everyone who participated in the 24-hour fast. 24-hour fast, universal fast. Okay. May God begin to move expeditiously on your behalf. Remember, faith without works is dead. So turn the faith up a few notches or two. Okay. So that was dope. Thank you for inviting us. We appreciate you for inviting us, and I hope that everybody got what they needed from that period of fasting. I know I did, per that phone call that I received. Shar, I'll DM you a little bit later. There's something I need to ask you. No problem, no worries. Please do. I'll answer all DMs. Connie, hi, how are you? Happy Friday. Enjoy your day starting live from the beginning. Oh, thank you. Um, Cynthia, good morning to everyone. My prayers are with you. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that. All right. So apparently there's some type of rumor going on right now about Blaque. Okay. Now we know a couple weeks ago, Blaque was reported not open, according to I don't want to get the content name pretty because sometimes we talk so much and we got so much different content that we be mixing stuff up. So I can't remember who I want to say Queen Sheba if I'm not mistaken. It was Queen Sheba that brought to us that she was there in Huntsville, went to go pull the doors, and it was not active. Okay, so content creators begin to report on that, and then Blaque did a 52 fake out. Letitia and Marceau came to us and basically started like dropping videos and bartenders saying they are attending, they are open and they are active, right? To only later find out that that was not true according to Yelp. Yelp has distinguished that they are going to be closed for a while now, and they won't be reopening for whatever reason. Okay, so there's been a lot of back and forth about them saying that they are open and other people rumoring they're not really open in real time. Okay, now I'm going to tell you guys what my opinion is because I'm allowed to do that. Okay, um, I'm allowed to do that. So with that being said, I don't think that they are open. So rumors are people that live in the Huntsville area or in that area where the bar is specifically says that they too know for a fact that the Blaque is not open. It's only open during filming time or something if they have an event or something. But as far as being open to the public to come and purchase things or hang out there, people in the community, it has been reported or rumored that that's not so. There's no opportunity for you to go and hang out there per the people in the community. Not us who's across the universe. These people in the community are saying they're not open, okay? So I know Miss Wanda was on live and Miss Wanda was talking about um that Funky is coming over there to Blaque to, come out or whatever. Of course, that will fit the narrative that we're talking about. Okay. If Funky is coming to Blaque, you guys will only be open for an event, as reported or rumored. Okay. As it has been already stated, that you guys aren't really open, but you guys are open for events or filming time. Okay. So I don't know if it's true or not, but here's the thing. Here's the kicker. And what I say is stand on your truth, okay? If there's a moment or something going on in your business that you need to handle some type of codes, financially support yourself, whatever the case may be, just say that, right? I don't think it's fair. No, I mean, not that you guys owe us an explanation or anything, because probably most of us don't believe it's coming out your mouth anyway. But with that being said, I don't think it's right to give people false pretenses. Okay, one, it's against the law to say you're open when you're really not open. Okay, you can't do that. Okay, so be very careful and tread very carefully. Okay, with that being said, they're saying they are open for business. People are going there based off of this, and they're not open to the public. So just stand on that. There's some things that we have to handle. It's going to take us X amount of time to get that stuff together, but we're not open right now. People will respect your honesty more than a lie, because when you lie, you got to keep covering it up over and over and over again. Listen, it does not worth it. Just be honest and be truthful with yourself. You can probably sleep better at night. All right. So y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Is it open? Do you guys believe they're open? Do you guys believe that we're dragging it? Let me know. I'm interested to know what you guys think. Okay. Um, BC Jones, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Miss B, that's me. I love it. Welcome to the chat. A Black woman. What's up, baby? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. 109 in the chat. I pray you guys are hitting the like button while we are going to continue on. I know I'm speeding, but the last thing I want to happen, because I've been on the phone 24 hours a day, it feels like, with these workers trying to get the children situated. It feels like they always call me when I'm in the middle of getting my content together. I had this content yesterday and I wasn't able to do it because I spent the entire pretty much my whole day on the phone with them. Okay, so let's try to get it out while my phone is a little quiet. Okay. Ramella, what's up? Nigga, what it do? Okay, so with that being said, we talked about not only fast, we talked about Blaque. Do you guys think it's open in real time, or you think they're capping? Okay, I know that people be like really disliking when Sharp pull up Miss Wan, but I had to, because there's some stuff that I got wind of that I was not pleased with. Right? Not that I'm surprised that she brought these things up or that she spoke as nasty as she did, but I have to talk about it because what, you thought I was going to skip over it? No, ma'am. I don't know how to skip over stuff that just don't sit right with my spirit or my shana. Okay. Um. So we definitely gonna talk about it. Okay. So Miss Wan went live over there on Hi Indigo. What's up, baby? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. She went live over there on Instagram and she was directing everybody to come back to her YouTube channel a little while later, while she handles some folks. Okay, she said that she will be going to the liquor store to purchase some items so that she don't have no filter. Okay, now a person that premeditates their direction or their behavior before time is a dangerous person, in my opinion. Okay, so that was danger right there. But she knows that when she started drinking one or two, or maybe she heard a couple content creators may have mentioned in the past that she had one too many drinks. So now she's going to run with the narrative that y'all know what happened when I drink, rather than just saying I'm just a nasty individual and I ain't got to have nothing in me to be nasty. I'm just nasty. That's what I stand on. I don't believe that it's the liquor that makes her talk like that. Okay. It says a drunk mind, or a drunk person speaks a sober mind, rather, and I'm running with that. Okay. So she says she first started off this live by saying, her mama tells her, what she said, Mama blessings tell me not to be a beg, well, not to beg, okay? But all I want is an Easter egg. That was corny as hell. I don't know why she said that, okay? Mama tell me not to beg, but all I want is an Easter egg. I said, okay, girl, whatever you was meaning by that. Okay. She also talks about a leaked audio that she got on somebody. And basically, if you want to pull out recordings, she has some too. Now, I believe, Miss Wanda has a big mouth. So if she has some type of recordings, you can probably 9 times out of 10 say that she just got those recordings. She wasn't just holding on to those things, in my opinion. Somebody just dropped them to her if she has them. Now, I'm going to be honest, I did not go over to the YouTube channel because I'm booked and busy right now in my real life. Okay, so I didn't go over to that, but she said enough on her IG that we can have a conversation. Okay, you guys can fill me in what she said on her YouTube if you choose to, but I'm running with IG because that too was very nasty and disgusting. And I don't care how much laughter she put behind it to deter or take away from the fact that she was being a nasty individual. She was indeed nasty, okay? She also goes on to say that we never heard any of the cast members begging, as in Letitia or Marcel or Kimmy or Maurice. But the ones that basically say they got it, okay? And then she goes on because she was all over the place, so you had to like pin the pieces together and put the puzzle together. So then she jumped to the place and she says that about the $100 Africa thing. Now I'm going to be honest. I know that Sharnita, or not Charnita, Shanita, support Africa, and I know she has a lot of stuff going on. I know that the Africa thing didn't just come out of nowhere, okay? When she said $100, she was making it seem like Shanita may have been asking folks for $100 to contribute to the Africa fundraiser. I don't know because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know the details of Shanita's fundraiser, so I didn't speak on it because I didn't jump into it. And I don't like to speak on what I don't know. Okay, so Ms. Wanda goes on to say, for those of you just coming in, I don't want you to run because you hear names and go over and start doing stuff like that because I would hate to have to call your tail to the front of the classroom, but I definitely will. I'm telling a story about what Ms. Wan was saying about Shanita, Africa found fundraiser. Okay, apparently she was saying that she raised $100, and if she got it like that, why basically is she asking people in the chat for $100 because her millionaires, as in Letitia and Marceau, don't operate like that. Okay. She also goes on to say that she thought that it was very strange um, that Shanita let the millimeters drop her down, okay? Devalue her, okay? Depreciate her, decrease her, like a hot potato. Girl, that's what her exact words was, okay? Because, and she's speaking about her going back on her word with T Talk with your girl, okay? You guys know that a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, that somebody leaked some information to Chanita, and saying that T Talk was speaking about her in whatever manner they presented it in. Chanita got wind of that and things just went haywire. My biggest prayer was that they will be able to look at the comments and they'll be able to reconcile their words, and get back on the right track because I didn't see anything that needed to be alarming. I just think it was somebody being a bone carrier. That's what my thoughts was. However, come to find out, I was on Shanita's live yesterday and Shanita was like basically shouting T Talk out. Now I didn't get wind that they pieced it up, but that fact that she called her out and called her cousin from another, it insinuated to me they're in a good space. Ms. Wan was not feeling that they made amends with one another, and Ms. Wan basically called Shanita a sucker. Okay, um, she says, let me see. Basically, Shanita was a sucker for going back and changing what she said. She says that that she basically, if she said what she said, and she don't give a damn who said what, and Chanita should have stood on that, okay, and not change her story. She says she is a half of a woman for changing her story. She also says that she hate wait a minute. Okay, so she said that Chanita was basically a half of a woman for going back, changing her story, and piecing it up with Tea Talk with Your Girl. Because, as she said, if she said it, she would have stood on that. Okay, and she wasn't going to be a damn thing that the millimeters could have said to her that would have made her change her mind. Okay, so she was coming for Chanita in this live, but a person that's not supposed to be in the win of YouTube or in the, you pretty much invested, okay? Because this situation with Chanita went on for a hot second. But the fact that you still know what she did and how they pieced it up, that's what real women do, to, if I can enlighten you for a minute. The Bible says when I was a child, I thought of a child, but when I became an adult, I put away my childish behavior, which means that you don't go in the corner and cry and fold your arms and be like, I'm mad at her. No, you go and say, how can we fix this? My sister or my brother or my queen or my, my king. That's what you do. Whatever your terminology is, so that you can have a peaceful conscience. That's what you're supposed to do. But I know you wouldn't know nothing about that, Wan. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the comments. So then she goes on to say, to the millimeters, what she said, Tellusa. I think that's the name of it. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, forgive me if you live there. Okay, she says that I will be in Tellusa, and she was on her way, and she basically told the millimeters, whoever got something to say to her, pull the hell up because she'll be there. Now, my first instance to her was that, didn't you learn your lesson from trying to pull up on somebody and run up on somebody from behind? Remember, that's what got you fired from the show, okay? You were fired for you having poor judgment, okay? And conducting yourself in a ghetto manner, okay? And because you're still telling people to pull up at your age, will insinuate that you haven't learned anything from your behavior. And one, you too old to be acting like this, okay? Now, it comes a point where I can see if folks was like doing stuff for you and trying to pull up on you, that would be different. But ain't nobody bothering you. So I'm trying to understand, why the hell you telling people to pull up where you are if they have questions for you? We'll just ask your ass online. We ain't got to turn around and pull up on you, girl. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail for messing with no Wawa. Wawa, I think you're pretty funny. I think you're pretty hilarious if you ask me. But the reality of it is, it comes a point in time where you have to put those stupid things away, okay? Stupidity away. You have to pack it away so that you can be a good example for your children that sits in front of you, your grandchildren. But you're not giving a very good example of womanhood to me, and in my opinion, okay? Let me see what y'all saying before I move on. Thank you, Sharon. Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Thank you, honey. Listen, I said I butchered it, okay? And the way she was saying it wasn't helping me at all. And so thank you so much for clearing it up. She meant to say, okay. Um, I don't know what she was saying. I wrote it out as she was saying. I spelled it Tel, okay? Because that's the way she was saying it. I was like, huh? Where? And I'm not from Alabama, so I don't know nothing about it, okay? I'm a Jersey girl. Now, if you ask me about Jersey, I know. Why is Aunt Wanda bothering people who don't bother her? She is ignorant for her big age. Woo! Indigo, tell her again. Jazzy J in the building. What's up, baby? Make her do what it do. Miss B, that's me, says Wonder Bread should leave Dr. Chanita alone before she comes off to the top ropes on her. Listen, Chanita look like she's about it, okay? And I know, that she can get it there. So Wan, keep it cute. But understand, you were trying to talk in codes, but we definitely, people of intelligence, knew exactly who you were talking about. We actually knew, we could put two and two together who you were speaking about. Chanita is the only one that has, that support Africa right now in our sector. Okay, so we knew you were talking about her. I wasn't sure about the $100, thing you were speaking about because, like I said, I don't like to tap into stuff I don't know. But I definitely knew once you said Africa who you were speaking about, and I definitely knew that you were speaking about her when you said that your millionaires don't do that, but other people proclaim to be a millionaire. Why are they begging? Okay, and when you said that, taking back what she said, basically she makes her a half a woman. Well, you take back all the time. You just said to Ari that all this, yin yang, you want to pull up, and she's she's all these bees and all this stuff to her. but you were in her chat before you approached her. You took up for Melody. Now you back against Melody. If you ask me, you a flip flopper. So that would make you a quarter of a woman. Okay, which way you want to go? Matter of fact, it makes you a nickel. As a matter of fact, I don't know what to tell you. But what I would say is you are not the one to be like, you change your heart. You change your heart every good chance you get, which is allowed because that's what God wants you to do. Fix it. But your change your heart comes from emotions, right? Your change your heart comes from a hurt place. You're not coming from a rational place or well thought situation or a well thought out plan where you're able to change the narrative or change your response. That's not where you're coming from. You're coming from a ghetto, out of pocket source. Point blank, period. Okay? Then Letitia and Leak who have a fun. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Black woman. Let me tell you something. Now, let me read your comment first. Didn't Letitia and Leak have a fundraiser where they were supposed to be building homes and only raised $100? Did Welding forget that? Listen, thank you for reminding me. And didn't Maurice and Kimmy have a whole fundraiser for the baby monster? Didn't they have a fundraiser for him for sports or something like that? And Melody donated to that. So I thought the rich folks didn't, they don't raise money. They don't beg. Did you forget that? Or maybe you wasn't in the sector at that time. Or maybe you just closed your eyes for that period of time. You right about that. That's why I'm gonna leave you there for a minute. I love when my people run the back. Y'all be running the tape back. Check it. This is what had happened, Shar. I loved it. 193 in the chat. Y'all keep hitting that like button. She asked people to donate to the building of a well, and their name would be on the wall. Great cause. Listen, I didn't know what was the details. Like I said, I didn't want to report on it and I was wrong. But it didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what she was talking about. It's one thing in begging or dry begging versus just saying, hey guys, I'm doing this. It's for a great cause. If you guys want to contribute, listen, I'm going to do what I got to do anyway because this is my calling. But I want to see if you guys want to contribute. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. All right. Listen, if you guys aren't on TikTok, get your butts over there to TikTok. TikTok, oh my goodness. TikTok has become the new begging source. Y'all think YouTube is something? TikTok has it down pat, okay? Those young boys that's out there smoking weed and, doing all this stuff that they ain't got no business doing have found a way to get on TikTok. Not all of them, but they are pushing from 20, 22, 23, 24, maybe up to 30, okay? They standing outside in these random places late at night, shivering like they so homeless, got on their Jordans on their feet. I ain't saying homeless people can't look nice, but I'm just saying, you look well put to me, okay? And now they have figured out a new way to scam over there on TikTok. So they are getting younger and younger by the day by scamming people out of their money. They go in there from day in and day out begging. So you think YouTube cash apping is something? You better go check out TikTok. Those boys are professional beggars. They're professional scammers. They have learned how to scam. Stand out in the cold in the middle of the night. Go into a random restaurant and act like you ain't got no money and go live. Oh, my phone is buffering. Well, I'm already hip to it. So if you think there's something, girl, you better go check out TikTok. Them boys are professional scammers. Has a whole foundation where she gives Africa. Wanda is a joke. She's angry because she obviously doesn't have the 100 to give. Say, Dolores, I love you for that. Paper Chaser, what's up? Fundraising for Clean Water Project in Africa. Thank you guys for enlightening me. Like I said, I didn't want to speak on it because I didn't know, but I definitely knew she was talking about her. I do get a chance to jump onto her lives and she's giving her inspiration and her morning motivation speeches, but I don't ever get to stay long because, I'm in between work and I only get to jump on when I can. And now with these kids placed in my house, baby, my time is my time. Okay. Hi, Elf Mick. What's up? Make a little do what it do. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Okay, I got you. Howdy and thank God it's Friday, Shar, and coming in late. It's all good, but I'm here. Oh, and Uncle Wawa is unofficial paid under the table, if you ask me, mascot of the cast to bark at the moon. That's a good, I like the way you put that. Okay. All right, let me go all the way down to the bottom so that I'm not missing anybody. My chat is a little delayed, but I'm here. Paper Chaser says, hello, millionaire, billionaire, hold the fundraisers. Exactly. Wanda is a demon, nothing more or nothing less. Good morning, Paper Chaser. She opens her mouth without engaging her tiny brain. That's why she sounds so foolish. She do. You money, what's up? Make a do what it do what it do. Um, Uncle Wawa is beneath me. She's on a ant for the likes of Dr. Chanita, and not to mention Dr. Chanita is not going to the circuits. So again, she's howling at the moon. I agree. Um, so yeah, that's what she had to say about Dr. Shanita. And taking back, what she said. She's basically saying that Shanita was basically scared of the millimeters because they came over there barking about her, her rant on T Talk. And like I said, it wasn't a rant. There was a misunderstanding that was going on, and they were able to clear the air. So, are you mad that they pieced it up? Like, what is your real reason? Okay, we are moving on because we are 38 minutes into the chat. We have to keep moving on. But you guys drop down in the comment section now or later and insert your opinion of what you guys think about Wawan talking about Shanita. I think Shanita, by the way, is an awesome person. I think she has a lot of potential. And if you listen to her long enough, she really, really can be beneficial to a lot of our lives. Okay. And I know some of my personal prayers, especially with the social media stuff, um, are to do a lot of things, and I just love being in people ways that are going somewhere. I don't like to keep, and I'm not just saying it because she's just following Melanie. We just talking about her, so I'm saying, I believe that if you watch for a little bit, and you just sit for a little bit, you probably can get a lot of nuggets from her. So shout out to her for that, okay? And no different rules. If she was, mean person, I would do the same thing. I would call it out, but I mean, she hasn't did anything or showed me anything that will allow me to dislike her. And from the hand that I've been dealt in the last week or few days, baby, I don't have time to be mad at anybody. That requires too much energy, and I'm all out of energy. Okay, so let's move on to Chris Fletcher. You guys know that there were Crime Stoppers had put out a warrant for him and saying that he basically stole tires and used somebody. Well, he didn't steal the tires. He used somebody's credit card allegedly to purchase a set of brand new tires. So there was definitely a warrant put out for him. People were insinuating that the warrant was old. Okay, and I'm backtracking because I'm leading somewhere. Okay, and whenever we're dealing with the situation and parents and stuff like that, I think of the characteristics of the individuals. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about with Chris. And then y'all stay with me because it's not going to be an easy conversation. But because I'm sure, why not? Okay, and I'm going to go any direction I choose to. Who's going to stop me? Okay. Um, Butterfly, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. CC in the building. What's up? Make it do what it do. What it do. Joyce, what's up, baby? What's up? And welcome to the chat. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you, Miss Linda? I'm gonna get the belt and beat you. If you don't go under this video when I get off and go comment so I can add you back as a mod, I'm gonna get the belt and beat your butt. Thank you in advance, Miss Linda. So anyway, like I was saying, so his son was arrested. Well, originally he was not arrested. It was just a warrant that was out, just like it was put out on Destiny. And when they put this warrant out on him, eventually they called up to my bro. Okay. Now, why I say I'm dragging Chris today is because, like I've told you guys in the past, they don't hold the young man accountable, although he's an adult, right? So I believe that his release date was 4/3. Okay. His booking date was also 4/3. So he didn't stay in there long. He got locked up around 7ish on 4/3, and then he was released by almost midnight on 4/3. Okay, so I think he was bailed out of some sort. Um, and he ain't have no money. If he ain't no money for no tires, who the hell bailed him out? So we're going to assume that Chris and his wife done got this dude out, which is nothing wrong. If my child never been to jail, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want my child sitting in jail. I will do everything I can to get him out. Unless it was like a Nene Leak's son situation where I understand putting the hammer down and giving your son tough love. He need that in this moment, okay? So let me be clear. I'm not acting like I'm not going to get my son because I am. And I don't give a damn what I got to sell to go make sure my son is good. I'm going to do that, okay? So, but it's funny to me because Chris was just on live with his cousin who had so much to say about Melody and $100 bills. And then she sat there and she was talking about the song and how whack the song was. And I just find it funny. You guys can correct me, am I wrong? Because I move a different kind of way. I tell you all the time, I'm loyal to the soil, okay? With that being said, when you say that you're my friend or, we're big brothers to you or big sisters with you, the last thing I'm going to do is get on live at any point and allow my peers, my family, to insult my friends, okay? I'm going to definitely put the hammer up or put the timeout flag up. Wait a minute, we got to run this back because I don't appreciate you, even as my family or even as my friends, insulting my friend of any kind of sort, okay? But the fact that he thought it was so hee hee ha ha, chuckle, 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 I found that crazy as hell, okay? I found it crazy that you didn't stop her in her tracks from trying to humiliate your friend, okay? Now, these are your words that you guys are neutral. And you and Nell said, y'all would never get in the middle of it. You guys are proclaiming to be her friends, but you try or you allow your cousin to get on your platform and humiliate your friend. You said she was your friend. Okay. Now you didn't humiliate her. You tried. Let's clear that up. You didn't do a very good job, and you was corny as hell. As a matter of fact, you wasn't really funny. Okay. But you considered yourself to be funny, so hee ha. Okay. With that being said, you got on there, Chris. But you know what? Chris is not a stand-up man. So I think expecting him to stop her in her tracks from trying to go in on his friend will be a little bit too much to ask him. Because let's just backtrack for a minute. When Martell pumped up to his wife and told his wife basically to shut the hell up and stay in a woman's place, Chris came back and approached and stepped to Martell. But Martell told him to his face, well, get your damn woman, okay? If you don't want me stepping to your woman, get her. Chris didn't do anything. So what was the purpose of you coming trying to clear the air for your wife when you didn't even stand up for her when you got here, okay? So you give me the energy of a yes, daddy, okay? Yes, daddy, I do it. Yes, daddy, no problem. Yes, daddy. You give me that kind of energy of a yes, daddy situation. So I can't take you serious anyway. So to sit here and ask you to do something which would be to stop your cousin from trying to embarrass your friend, which she didn't do a good job because I'm sure her money ain't sitting where Melanie money's sitting at. Okay, so I would be mad if I was you too. Sit in the corner quietly, but you don't know how to do that because you're trying to get the steam that Melody got. You're trying to jock ride if you get my drift, okay? So I don't expect nothing from Chris, okay? He can't even stand up to his own damn wife and say, I'm going to go handle this on my own. He can't even stand up to his own damn wife and says, let's create some boundaries where our son can not borrow money from us again, but we can still love him. But you said, well, Nell said, oh, I'm just not going to ask him for it if it's going to cause such a big problem. And instead of you coming in like a man, well, wait a minute. Let's not ask for it, but let's create a boundary or give him some type of rules and regulations and paying it back. We just gonna give out free money to grown adults? No, ma'am. No, we're not going to do that. But to expect you to do anything other than what you did was sit back and laugh and hold your balls in the corner. We asking for too much. If you ask me, 100, 225 in the chat, y'all hit that like button. Okay. Hi Shirley, how are you? Welcome to the chat. I'm gonna say Ja. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Who roasted her? I love to hear it because she was. Wait a minute. Hi, 41. Thank you for your super chat. Oh my goodness. This is my girl. She's also another content creator. I love to listen to her on Instagram. This morning I jumped on, but I had to jump off because if you heard me beginning of my life been life and but I definitely wanted to hear what you had to say. I know you took a break as well. Y'all go check 41 Fit out. Thank you so much for your $5 super sticker. Appreciate you. Let me go down so I can finish reading what I was saying. Who roasted her? Who we talking about? I love to hear it because she was doing too much when it came to Mel. Okay, I'm gonna get up there. Chris' cousin got roasted. She was not ready for the heat. Oh, who got her? Who got her? I'm like, tell me. I want to know. Okay. I wonder if little Chris ever paid Nell back and did he get his due back? At this point, he should be working for his mom, cleaning the daycare up at night. It he need to be doing something that's going to bring him in some type of revenue. He don't strike me as a kid that want to work. I think he's spoiled and he feel like he's privileged, or he has first access to his parents' finances, and he doesn't have to do the extra work because his family has money, okay? But they have to start somewhere because they are creating a ditch that they will not be able to pull their son out as they are learning right now. Your son hole is much deeper than you guys being his parents. You guys better start now and doing something to make him or allow him to survive what the hell he running down the wrong road. Okay? Ooh, child, I am late. Hey, y'all. Hi, Miss Price. Welcome to the chat. It's all good. We're off a time schedule anyway. We had some glitches in the beginning, but we came back and recovered. 223 in the chat. You guys hit the like button. It's so imperative that you guys do. B Jackson in the building. What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Um, okay, you guys are all speaking. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. Okay. Y'all tell him who roasted her. I'm gonna go check it out too. I'm gonna go check it out too, child. We gotta get a good laugh out of this. And she thought she was coming for somebody. Girl, your money probably not even as close to Melody. Okay, Roz, what's up? Make it do what it do. Listen, okay. Who else we talked about? Okay, we got Chris out the way. So his character doesn't allow him to be an upstanding guy. Okay, so to sit and ask him to do something evident what he has exhibited to us, that's our fault for expecting too much out of him. He has not stood up to anybody yet. Okay, nothing he did or said says that he's a whole man. It's given a half of a man. Hell, it's not even giving a half. It's giving a nickel of a man. All right, but we moving on to Miss Dawn Michelle herself. Dawn Michelle is Melody's manager. If you guys do not know her, you're new to this sector. Let's enlighten you. She's not only Melody manager, she's like family to Melody, okay? She has been an awesome resource to Melody, her children, the whole entire company. She's just an awesome person. She comes over here on YouTube periodically. And she has, her people who she jumps in the chat. And she's very supportive of them, okay, to the point where she's actually working behind the scenes with different content creators to give them some type of revenue or another lean way to another form of revenue. Okay. So shout out to Dawn Michelle. But I got a little glimpse of live, and Dawn Michelle was talking about skating. On her skating, who can skate. She was like, maybe we should get like this skating thing going. She says that she ride around in her, with her skates all the time, which I thought was pretty dope. Because sometimes when we're so busy, we forget what we like. And I love that reminder that she puts out for herself, okay? And that's a constant reminder to take care of yourself. If she rides around with her skates, that's something that she loves to do, okay? So she's not going to forget what she loves to do. She's going to remember to make time for what she loves by those skates staying nearby. Hell, put them in a passenger seat if you have to remind yourself, take a break and do what you love doing, okay? So not only that, she basically, it was a short live, but I thought it was pretty interesting because she gave little nuggets and she was just basically telling the millimeters how supportive they are. And she basically was like, you guys continue to keep it cute, continue to be calm, continue to be patient, and basically continue to support. Okay. And I just love the fact that she stops in. And I love how much love the millimeters stepped in the comment section. Millimeters do not chill, okay? They don't chill at all. They always there. They're always just supporting. And y'all flooded her chat. You guys like really showed up, okay? And I love how she handled millimeters with love, okay? She handles them, or Melody supporters, because I know you guys are separating the two now. I don't know. However, she shows them so much love, they have no choice but to give it back to her and return. And I love how she makes the time to say, I don't have a lot of time to chat with y'all, but I have a little bit and I want to give it to y'all. That was pretty dope. So you guys, I don't know if it's still up on her page, but I caught a little bit of it and I wanted you guys to check it out because sometimes there's so much going on. The only thing that we're interested in, or most of us are interested in, somebody show up and pop off to the people that's coming against our favor. Okay, but no, show up for those positive moments as well when people like her show up and say, I love y'all. Keep it cute. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being patient. We don't really hear too much of that support, right? But we need to start broadcasting both so that we don't get a bad rep of only supporting the negative moments. only supporting when people pull up to basically have a street fight, okay? Not literally, not in real time. I'm just talking about chats, okay? But we need to be able to shout that out as well, okay? 231 in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. Right, balance is best. Absolutely, 41 fit. Um, yeah, so that was pretty much it. We are 52 minutes in the chat. We're a little under our hour. I'm going to end it here. Um, Oh, also, I know I was supposed to do my question in the beginning. I forgot because I wanted to tell you guys my interruption of emergency life that we had. But let me end it with this, okay? So Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac has, I wish I would have uploaded it, but I didn't. She put in, basically she want to end it, okay? And people were saying that, she want to end it because, what do you call that? Because she want to have babies, okay? Whatever the case may be, however that may be. She showed some pictures on the elevator yesterday. If you guys are on Instagram, go on her page. She showed some pictures on the elevator, and there's one picture that she did an elevator picture. She has a black dress on, okay? Now I'm saying, y'all, and I went straight to the comment section because I wanted to know if people saw what I saw. The black dress looked like she giving a little pregnant, okay? Now it could just been the way the black dress was fitting her. I don't know. But to my checkmates, y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know if y'all saw the picture that I saw. Do you guys think that she's with child or not? Okay. But the black dress is definitely giving a little humpy hump. Okay. And I want to know if she's not, then, hopefully she's still working on it. Okay. But if she is, then congratulations. We probably won't know anything about it, as though now we're seeing Ashanti out here. She's fully loaded and fully, showing out here. She still hasn't mentioned anything of it. I guess it's supposed to be a precious moment for her, which I understand that, right? And her family want to keep it as safe as possible, so nobody's really talking about it. They're letting us run with our speculations, okay? But she looks amazing as well. So you guys, Mel will always be going to Africa with her. It's an opportunity to do something significant and leave a legacy. I hear you. Correct, know how to weigh both sides of the fence. Oh yeah, definitely, Joyce. I agree. Um, you guys are talking to one another. But yeah, so guys, drop down in the comment section when you come in later or now and let me know what you guys think. Do y'all think she with child or not? Listen, checkmates, I love y'all. Okay, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. If you aren't following me in any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. Even now on Patreon, Shar's Reality number 6. If you aren't following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. My Cash App and my email is linked in my bio section along this video, amongst others. Okay, I gotta go, checkmates. Bye. She is giving baby bump. I knew I was not the only one. Let me pin 41 fit for a minute before I get out of here. It's a legacy work. The only legacy Wanda leaving for her grandchildren is broke down food truck. My goodness. My goodness. ABL, welcome to the chat. Thank you for your comment, child. Have a beautiful day. Check me. Thank you so much for stopping by 41 Fit. We appreciate you. Bye, Shar. I'm out of here, Elf Nook. I gotta go. Hi, Terry. Thank you for stopping by and goodbye. All right, guys. Bye.